I'm Elias, and this is AI Cave. Retrospect has reached out to me yet again and asked me to showcase another one of his mods. Considering this guy never disappoints, I immediately said yes, and here we are. His new mod is called Movement Behavior Overhaul, and it builds upon the idea of one of his last mods, Jump Behavior Overhaul. In case you missed that video, JBO replaces the game's jumping animations with dynamic ones that better respond to the movements of your character. They are gender neutral and are hands down the best I've ever seen. Link to that video is in the top right and in the description, so open it up in a new tab and check it out when you're done here. Anyway, like I was saying, Movement Behavior Overhaul builds on the idea of making your character's movements more lifelike. It does so by adding new animations and altering the behaviors of those animations, meaning when they are played and under what conditions. The result of this is a better level of smoothness between animations and their transitions. So the first thing you've probably already noticed if you've been paying attention is the procedural character leaning. This is a similar and slightly toned down version of the procedural leaning found in Combat Gameplay Overhaul. And from my experience, it actually works a little better as CGOs has a tendency of locking the character in a falling animation. What's a little harder to spot than the procedural leaning, but is actually working in tandem, are the new custom turning animations. From my testing, these appear to smooth out the procedural leaning and make it look even more fluid. As you can see from the comparison, the vanilla animations are far more abrupt as your character kinda just snaps into position. That's because vanilla animations have no transitional behavior to speak of. This is not the case with MBO. Another big part of MBO is the sprint stopping and directional transfer behaviors and animations it integrates. Normally, when you stop sprinting in vanilla, your character immediately stops what they're doing and locks into the standing position. MBO changes this by adding new stopping animations that have your character stopping their forward momentum. Directional transfer animations and behaviors assist this further when you are making sudden transitions from moving forward to backwards, left to right, or vice versa. The final addition that MBO makes to your game is the addition of a new silent roll replacement animation. This animation changes the roll to a slide and is basically another stylistic option for customizing your character. It is gained through the newly added second rank of the Silent Roll perk, and requires the Dynamic Animation Replacement mod to work. The sliding animation is by Knickknack, the author of Animated Armory, and he will be releasing a standalone version soon with additional features, so keep your eyes open for that. I also want to add that all these animations and behaviors do of course also work with drawn weapons, in case you are wondering. Let's talk about compatibility, as most of us are running more than 5 mods these days. Combat Gameplay Overhaul is compatible with a Nemesis behavior patch, 360 movement behavior is partially compatible but doesn't include transitional behaviors, and 360 Walk and Run Plus is 100% compatible. Obviously you shouldn't use the last two together at the same time. Again, just like with Jump Behavior Overhaul, MBO works great with improved camera, my first person camera mod of choice. Just don't expect to be doing any sneak sliding. Go check out Movement Behavior Overhaul, it's linked down below. Also check out Jump Behavior Overhaul if you haven't yet. It's a perfect combination for this mod. I always get asked about the mods I use in my load order. That information can be found down below too, under the best mod list for Skyrim link. It's my own personal mod list that I share with all of you guys, with all the directions and instructions for how to get everything going. The graphics and visuals module is under construction right now, and what you saw in this video is a little early preview. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the video. Check out our Discord if you want to chat with Retrospect or myself. I'll see you in the next video.